Hello everybody and welcome back to the Gamer Muscle YouTube channel where we're doing some Friday night streaming in Project Cars 2. It's our jump in and drive game. We're going to be doing some racing with subs as usual. We've rearranged the setup and we've also got an absolutely fantastic, we can't really see it very clearly in the video. We've got a new button box. Let's get the camera on it. SimGear have sent us a new button box to check out. It's got the same number of buttons as the previous one. We've got some new rotary encoders going on, well, some new knobs on them. It's all about the knobs. And the fairy on top of the Christmas tree. We've got an LCD screen that lines up with the game, which I'd have to tell you is absolutely amazing. It's literally like being it's like being in a car. But let's put the camera back over here. Now I've moved the camera off the tripod, it's all going to be wrong. Oh, Cunningham Industries, thank you. Foghorn, Tower of London. That'll do. I can't see the chat room, guys, hang on. Thank you, Cunningham Industries, really appreciate that. Let me just get the chat room on the screen. That was an oversight, it's on the wrong screen. Hello, it's the same button box that Jim has got. Same guy, Zero Skill Just Luck sent it to us. It's what we were using previously, but he's improved things. The paddles are slightly stronger, and as I say, it's got this nice little screen on it. I've not taken the plastic off it. We'll do that in a second. I wanted to eat fresh, so I want to mention that's sponsor, that's not subscribe. You've just sponsored to the channel. That's cost you money. I hope you realise that. But thank you for sponsoring us. That's going to bill you every month now. You can cancel it. Let's get this. It's like accidental. Oh dear. Let's. Who's joined us in chat? Team Grim Racing. Hello. Marky Goodwin. You could have me on Steam, but I don't use Steam Friends because the anyway, let's get volume levels a bit better here. I've got a problem with Steam where I've got too many friends. They're not actually friends. It's from when I used to play Team Fortress 2. What's happened is I can't add any more people. It's all the case. People trying to do cases and stuff have broken my Steam. I need to delete everyone off my Steam basically and start again. But I don't want to lose potential people off my Steam friends list that that would be hard to connect to again. But what you can do actually is you can join the Gamer Muscle Steam group, and with that you can see when we go live and stuff and join things. But I often leave Steam off as well. So I just join our Discord channel. Someone can post a link, I guess. So we're going to create a server here. We could start off with a crossbow as a warm-up race. We're going to start doing longer races though, to be honest. Like we're keeping it a bit casual tonight, but we will start doing longer races and pits. And then one of the nice features in Project Cars 2 is that you can have the weather be what it is at the local track, so that'll be cool to set that up properly. I just got the game last night, but I've been struggling getting into VR, not being blurry pixelated. There's a couple of things you can do. Go on Reddit. Someone did a post recently about setting the texture using NVIDIA control panel to get a bit crisper. I thought it was alright last time I used it in VR, but I need to. Now I've moved my rig across the room, we can actually use VR whilst having the TV, so I'll be able to use VR more often. But as I always say, at the moment with this current system I've got, I can't really use VR because it's too slow to stream in VR. So, server's going to be called Gamer Muscle. Gamer Muscle Live, why not? Password's going to be T. We'll put the rank to something low to start with. Yeah, watch out because the sponsor button, it is £5 a month if you do click the sponsor button. So only click it if you want to donate, essentially. You can subscribe for free. That's that's nice. I'm happy with subscribers. Don't feel obliged to do anything. Let's put this on 27, 26. There we go. let's put... I've got my TV actually at the right height now, so basically my wheel is just over the arch of it. The TV's a bit too far away, but we're still twiddling and fiddling. Ideally, I need to get a gaming screen and put it over the rig, but, you know, it's always a compromise. Rules and regulations, there we go. We'll leave it to F for now, but I'll probably put it on D if there's a lot of crashing, if there's a lot of people joining. F1000. Sounds like a graphics card or something. We'll start off at the classic. Hi Tuna No Crust, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing good. Let's go... Oh, let's do Circuit of Algarve, why not? Let's put the weather to something fun. Summer, yeah, that's good for me. 5-lap race, that'll be a nice little warm-up race. We've got quali in here as well. That doesn't even matter, we can set that in the session. I think we're good. Service called Gamer Muscle Live, password T. Tango Echo Alpha. I hate my keyboard. Oh, I think I just missed that. Sorry. The Casual Sim Racer. Hello, I'm doing good, thanks. It's the camera is not new, but I've removed it. I turned the whole room upside down. As a result of that, we did lose a night of streaming. It literally took 6 hours to move the entire rig, the simulator, everything, just to move it 4 meters. But the problem is like all the power cables, microphone, camera, you know, there's a lot of crap here. So it took a long time, but I think this is a better setup. I'm happy. Nice one joining, guys. Let's give us 15 minutes quali so we can get a bit more practice in. I've got a wide angle camera that I need to set up as well, but I'm running out of USB bandwidth. All these things, all these issues will be fixed if we get a separate stream computer. And I'm looking at the moment for a separate stream computer solution, so that'd be nice. That's the wrong setting. 15 minutes. Have you seen Yous come into E-Lobby? Yeah, Yous can join any lobby. Hi, Draggers by Baldy. Yeah, it looks like I've got a... my hair's totally messed up. I don't know how clear it is. I've got like a tufty going on. I'm like a bloody chicken or something. I hatched out the egg. I need to shave my hair off. It's got to that point. What can you do? Basically just climb into a grave. We're good though. Optimal for virtual reality. So I think we're set up there, so let's wait for some more people to join. We've got our tea. Hi, Cab Boyd. I've been out and about. Oh, that is good. Twinings every day. Bloody fantastic. I mean, seriously good. We'll just wait for some people to join. Service called Gamer Muscle Live. Password is in capitals. And it's T, Tango Echo Alpha in capitals. Said that twice, just in case you missed it. Hopefully volume levels will be alright, but we've got our audio mixer right next to us as well, so it should be a little bit easier to do stuff. We'll give it about, I don't know, 5 more minutes, 4 or 5 more minutes before people join. Whilst we do that, since you have this rig, I'm guessing you can't play anything but sim racing on your PC, right? No, you can. I can do. You can do a PC's a PC. It does take up some space in the corner, but it's not too bad actually. The TV is sort of blocked by the rig at the moment, but I've got like a folding table, and I could just put a monitor on that when I'm using my PC as a PC. Trying to sponsor cut. I need to set that up. I haven't actually set the files across. I keep forgetting. Literally this evening, I was out until about 6 PM. I got back in, and then we got this button box set up on the rig. Oh, hang on, we've got to peel the plastic off it. So I had to bolt this button box in and put the software on it, which wasn't actually hard, but I'm not very good at even the most basic of things. So we bolted the button box on the Umtracento wheel, and let's get ready for the screen unveil. Hope you guys are hyped. This is where it's at. Oh, look at this plastic. Fresh plastic screen. Oh, that's that's the best feeling ever. So what's awesome is this is a touchscreen as well, so you can go through like your tyres, you can know that you're slow, you can know that you're in the wrong gear, you can know that you forgot to refuel, fuel remaining. This is actually resetting at the moment because I'm pressing the wrong stuff, but it's on the preview from when we were last driving, but I've literally only just pulled out the pits with it, but it's absolutely awesome. Anyone can join. Oh, broken the view there. Don't know how that's happened. Yeah, anyone can join the server. Just do a search for Gamer Muscle. Password T. Put the Push the Pedal song in the background. Push the pedal. I actually made that in Fruit Loops. I was really proud of that. It was using samples that are based in Fruit Loops, so I didn't make it from scratch. It says it's locked. It shouldn't be. Oh, it's password protected, yeah. So you just got to type in the password. It's capitals TEA. And hi, it's Paul S. King Grey, hello. King Grey sounds like Earl Grey. I like you already. Earl Grey's the type of tea for those of you that don't know. Maybe we can make the maybe we make this camera a bit bigger here. There we go. Ooh, breaking everything already. Then we can lock this. Seeing as we're waiting for people to join. I don't think they will do cross-platform, to be honest, because it's a hard line because all the different versions of the game, and then because of how you have to update consoles, it makes it very tricky to do cross-platform with a game like Project Cars 2. It's a lot easier with something like Rocket League. Still difficult, but a lot easier because the bulk of the game is the same, and so the patching's a lot easier. And also it's Unreal Engine, so there'll be more of a more established way of doing it. Not that they won't do it. It'd be nice if they did, but I'd expect it unlikely, unfortunately. Let's put this down here, over the top of the pedals. People can be like, what are these lines? They're the pedal lines. My class is too low. Oh, don't worry about it. It's a bit funky how the classes operate. What class are you? Rashid Belflager. I'll move it down just for you. If there's a slot, I'll move it down just for you quickly. What's your class? I'll put it on you. Are you still there, Rashid? Rashid! 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 Come on. I'll just lower it so you can get in and then I'll put it back up. Is he in chat still? Okay, right. Go and try and join, Rashid. That's password is people won't get in anyway. We'll put it on you. There you go, Rashid, but you have to get in quick, so there's only a couple of slots left. Doom GTR's joined. Babadoom is joined. Yeah, well yeah, okay. I was under the impression in the past, because the updating on the platforms was always a real pain in the arse, and Microsoft for ages had that thing where you could only update a certain amount of file size once every quarter or something. Hi Tim Ninja Ball, welcome along. Gaming PC. Go to Reddit, if you've not signed up to Reddit, have an account on Reddit and go to our Builder PC and they'll have everything listed out, and there's some websites out there that will tell you the best stuff for what you want to do. So I can't just say it off the top of my head. I'm a bit out of date actually, but it really does depend on your budget. And I would say off the top of my head, if you're in the UK, 550 quid would get you a really good entry level computer. But you can do it cheaper. But the ideal, I don't know why this has always been the case. Oh, Service 4, hopefully you got in, Rashid. It's always been the case, for some bizarre reason, that 850 quid, not including the monitor, or £800, would always get you a really good computer, like something that would run everything at near max settings at the point you get it. I don't know if that's still the case, but from as long as I can remember, you know, 800 quid would do it. And then once you've got that foundation, once you've got your motherboard and your processor, your RAM, a basic hard drive and a graphics card, you only really have to update your graphics card. Like, the only upgrade you do is a graphics card upgrade after like 2 years or so. Optionally, you probably don't even have to do that a lot of the time, because consoles have held games back a bit in terms of most games run at a good frame rate in 2D, just because of the consoles not updating that often. But yeah, you don't really tend to. I mean, I just bought a new hard drive actually that should be coming tomorrow. Woo, excited! But yeah, that's it. That's the kind of thing. Once you've got a computer, once you put that initial cost in, which is a lot. Oh, we'll just wait for one more person to go in. Once you've got the computer set up, you're good really. There you go. You can start now. So I do think it's hard for console gamers to get into that PC mindset initially, but once you've got a computer, you're like, oh, I've got a computer, I can do my tax on it. Fantastic. Fantastic doing your tax. But you can get your spreadsheets, but you can play games on it, you can make music on it, you can YouTube, you can watch human documentary videos, you can use it for your TV, you can broadcast from your computer to your sitting room, you can play indie games on it, you can play, you know, like NESs and SNESes. Yeah, you need a computer in your house really. I don't know how some people don't have them. I guess you can kind of make do with tablets and phones and stuff, but I honestly could not imagine not having a computer in a house, even if I was still using my phone for a lot of media consumption. Yeah. Erwin van der Boer! Despite his name, he's not actually boring. He's Erwin van der Boer. Yeah. Well done, King Grey. Try not to run any pensioners over. So, let's do some qualifying. This screen, I have to put the camera on it. This screen is amazing. I literally have just plugged this in, so I'm a bit hyperactive about it. The guy, SimGear, but the guy who runs it, Zero Skill Just Luck, who's normally in chat, he's gone out drinking. So hopefully we don't break it tonight. And he comes back and he's like, oh. But literally just set it up, and I mean, look at this. We're going to pull out the pit with it. It's not as good as T. It's good. It's not as good as T-Bags. Look at this. Oh, this is auto drive as well. So what? I mean, I've used separate. I've used LEDs on like modded wheels before. Not my own, but friends have had them. And one thing you notice, I mean, obviously VR kind of makes this a bit moot in many ways when you play in VR. But if you're not playing in VR, it has a surprising effect when you have screens and dashes that link up directly to what you're doing with the game, and it has a very strong immersive quality to it. But you see the response on the screen right on your wheel, and it kind of ties the simulator into your sim rig a bit actually. Whereas when you're on a monitor, unless you've got your monitor set up absolutely perfect, so it's right on your wheel, even then it's different. I think there's something about having LEDs on your wheel that is really weirdly immersive. I'd say I mean, this screen's really nice because it's got the function on it, but I'd say in terms of impressiveness, when it's like analog, you know, like individual LED lights on a wheel, that really sells the effect. But this is more useful, I think. We've got our seating position all wrong. And this is, of course, a nice thing of having a sim rig. You can park in the middle of the road on the racing line whilst people are qualifying. That's a good thing to do. But when you've got a sim rig, as opposed to like an office chair on a desk, you can move your seat and get it exactly spot on in the position that you want, which is cool. I still have to look at the chat room to the side though. I've broken my H pattern again. I'm trying to sort out a new one. I'm hoping either Fanatec will send me one to review, or I'll just buy one, a Fanatec shifter to review. Xbox or PS4? I'm on PC. the one option you didn't list. But if I was to pick a game console, if that's what you're asking, I would pick I'd pick the PS4 by a mile. That's probably because I already own a PC. I just need to tweak my force feedback settings there. I'll change stuff in Windows. How are the volume levels? Can you hear the car? Hi Tom Shazish. For consoles, yeah, I think Fanatec probably do the best wheels at the moment. T300 if you're on a budget. I say budget, it's still quite expensive, but you know what I mean. If you you know, if you're trying to get the best value for money, the T300 I think is the best. Alright, that's why that felt weird. With dampener on 100%. Well, saturation on 100%. Okay. That should be a bit better. Rapster! Was it you that donated for breadsticks the other day, Rapster? Who was it that donated for breadsticks? Oh, I need to buy. I forgot to buy. All these buttons are different, and I haven't bound them. I've got look left and look right, and that's it. I need to turn this around because I can't see the chat room. Here we go. Let's put this over here. I think they're quite. This car's quite comparable in both simulators, to be honest. I like it in either. AC's is a little bit more nimble, and the back end can come out easier on the AC one. The Project Cars 2 one's more stable. As to which one's more or less realistic, I wouldn't be able to tell you. And AC's is more nimble, but sorry, I'm just fixing some stuff on my stream. Put chat, yeah, the only problem is if I did that when I rotated it, I'd have to turn my head to see the chat. Let's try and get this sorted out. There we go. Yeah, sorry, the server's full now. Borsak has more hair. Ah, thanks for that. It's hard being a boulder. You get so much stick. Jean-Luc Picard. Got to get the Bic razor out and be like Sean Cole. Hang on, I've broken everything here. Tom the dentist left the room. Hi Cypher, the server's full at the moment, but we'll keep doing No, we're not just going to be doing one game here. Oh, I need to find out who did the breadstick donation, because I couldn't find any breadsticks, but I did find puff pastry twists. That's the closest thing I could find to breadsticks. Busan Renana, same setup, different side of the room. Because I've been wanting to have a wider camera angle for a while. New button box, but I've been wanting to have a wider camera angle for a while, but I just didn't. It was in the rig was in the window. That's the worst way to join a track, guys. Don't do that. So I've moved it to the other side of the room, so it's easier to film. Yeah, these pastry twirls. You could just become instantly obese off them. Nice view of the muscle, the lack of muscle. Although today I must have walked about 15 miles today, so we're getting there. We're getting the muscle slowly. We need to eat less cake. The blue light, it's just an LED light. It's a local power station. Halfway up a mountain in Snowdonia. Don't get hypothermia. Oh, so the throw on this new button box, the shifters have a lot shorter throw. It's actually closer to the throw that's on the G25, but you know, obviously it's a lot more satisfying because it's using proper switch and magnets. But easier to, it feels tighter. All the biscuit wrapper noise, Gamer Russell. I actually have part of my real name. One of my real names is Russell. That's what we should have called the channel. Any tips going up Snowdonia? Not from me, I'm afraid. I'm using these. It's a Sim-Gear button box. The one, if you go on the website, I can't remember the actual exact name of it. I can't remember what they actually called it, but it's the one with 8 buttons, 2 rotary encoders and 2 toggle switches, and a little LED screen, LCD screen. The thing with Sim-Gear is that they make, because it's 3D printed, they can make custom button boxes, but like their whole idea, it's zero skill, just luck, this often in the chat room here. But the whole emphasis is that he wants to make stuff that's not ridiculously expensive. If you sort of look at OSW kit, or not OSW kit actually, a lot of that's quite cheap, but the custom button boxes and things tend to cost a lot of money. I mean, you're talking like £400, £500, £600 for a box with buttons on it. So he wants to produce custom stuff that's, or does already produce custom stuff that's a lot cheaper, but still has the same functionality. Yeah, I still need to work out my chat room because I'm having to look to my side here quite a lot to read the chat. To wait until we get to a straight, by which time I've missed half the messages. Wheel Stand Pro. I've actually got a Wheel Stand Pro. I used to use it with the Club Sport V2 pedals. I used it with my G25 initially. Then I used it with the Club Sport V2 pedals and G25. I'm using the Ultra Cento. It's a really good all-round wheel actually. It's 300 millimeters, so it's a good, you know, Formula cars tend to use sort of 250 to 270, and full-size car wheels are sort of in race cars tend to be around 330 to 350. So it's a nice. It's the kind of wheel actually that you tend to find on track day cars, like the Caterham that I really like. Although the actual Caterham wheel I think is 280 in the real car. Maybe probably what you'd find in this Crossbow actually in reality. But I mean, the Ultra Cento is the kind of wheel that people that own those kind of track day cars would stick in their car, basically. And yeah, so everything I'm using is in the description. Oh, reading the chat room. Oh, we've not got penalised for that. This track is fantastic. You know, it's Portugal, and it's really interesting because it's got ridiculous hills on it. And a really good mix of corners. It really is quite a different circuit to other circuits that you find. You know, it's one of those tracks that just stands out on its own merits. It doesn't drive like a Tilk track, fortunately. Hi Sebastian Brunier, how you doing? Underpants G-string, what's going on? You got no milk? I've got plenty of milk. I bought some from the shop. Jacob Car Spotter, hello. Watching from hospital. Oh, tried to power the muscle yesterday. Are you all right? Oh dear, I hate being in hospitals. Hi, dog boy. Cypher. Acer. Oh, nice. How much did that set you back, Cypher? I'm looking for a new screen. I'm hoping I can maybe get one for free so I can review it and then keep it. Would be nice, but I'll probably end up having to buy one. Okay, that's outside of my budget. 960 quid, it better be good. It's a lot of money for a screen. Well, I guess it isn't actually. It isn't. I mean, if the screen's going to last a long time. I always cheap out on screens. You know, people that do photography spend a lot of money on screens because you want stuff that can be lined up with the printer perfectly. And my philosophy has always been own about 5 screens, and then what you do is you put the image on every single screen and you try it out on every screen, and you sort of average it in your head. There you go. You can run Crisis. Yeah, I mean, that is the thing with a monitor. If you've got the cash to spend, I mean, it's like the TV I'm using now. I mean, mind you, it only cost £500 when I bought it. But I've had this since 2012 and I'm still using it. This monitor's from 2008. I'm still using it. It's a pretty good Dell monitor, actually. It wasn't that expensive when we got it, but... It's annoying that G-Sync and FreeSync are separate, that it's not like just normal for both of them. Musclehead. What was your suggestion? It's a 42-inch screen. It's not ideal. It is too far away for my normal taste. But how we got things set up, it it kind of works at the moment. It's a temporary solution. Hi, Forklift Racer. I'll try and watch the Formula 1. I've got to click continue. I'm just watching this. Everyone's wondering what am I doing. Here we go. Tom the fake dentist managed to qualify in first place. He's stolen the skills of the real dentist. He's unqualified. He's running an illegal practice, but it's okay because he's winning the race. Dandy Highwoman in second. Dandy Highwoman's getting good at Project Cars 2. He's a sneaky little bugger. Started off always coming in sort of like 8th and 9th, and now he's winning races and coming in the top 5 every time. There's me cruising at the back. I can't even see myself. There we go. In the middle. UK Sim Racers in. That's nice. Doom GTR is in 8th. Who we got a kick? Rob Ruse. At least he's let me have a sip of my tea. Oh no. Hi the shoey. I'm sorry. Sorry about the eating food. I got a message on YouTube from one guy who was like, "Stop eating. You can stop. You don't have to eat." Whilst you're streaming. It's like, yeah, but I can't help it. All I do is eat and drink tea. Oh. I wouldn't be me without it. Look at this sunrise, it looks fantastic. I'll tell you one thing about having a monitor a bit further away is it does allow your eyes to focus more into the distance, which is nice. Bit of a rear end shunt there, but it's alright. Just get around the outside. Oh, take down. Oh dear, understeer. Oh, been pushed. Oh, I've been sandwiched. Someone's dinner. Felt like a ploughman then. Come on guys, can't just barge your way past. I need to, after this race, can someone remind me in chat after this race to rebind the buttons, because I don't have a look right button, which is, or a look behind button. Try not to understeer off into him. Got look right and look left, but I don't have look behind. I think Project Cars 2 penalises you if you don't use if you use auto clutch. I seem to be faster in this car when using the manual clutch. Oh, any of the developers from Project Cars 2 watching? I think there was one in chat. One really awesome thing to do is if you have it so that if people push look left and look right at the same time, that is look behind as well. That makes sense. So yeah, if you push left and right at the same time, it makes your camera look behind, and that saves you a button. Quite a few games do that. It's really handy. So if there's any developers watching, they can stick that on the stack of the mountain high stack of things that would be really nice to have, but probably come last because there's other stuff that he's doing. That'd be awesome. Ah, D ranking. I thought I genuinely got a spelling mistake there, but no, you're just trolling. Love D. What a filthy troll that Love D is. Noted. Oh, thank you. Can you call it the Game of Muscle feature? Sponsored by Game of Muscle. What's really nice as well, I mean, I'm taking the piss a bit here, but if you're playing in virtual reality, because you don't ever use look left and look right in VR, but you probably still got the buttons bound from when you play in 2D or when you just set it up. Whoa dear, we lost the back a bit there. Let's catch it. There we go. Happy birthday. If pushing both of them at the same time, recenters the VR cam as well. There you go. Programmer's got to write at least 12 lines, well, 2 lines, maybe 2 lines of code for that. 3, no, I don't know. Depends how it's done, doesn't it? But that would be awesome. 2 weeks later, Project Cars 2, blue screens of death for everyone, thanks to Game & Muscle's suggestion causing some completely random bug. Slightly Bad Studios, bankrupted, game consoles bursting into flames, all Game & Muscle's fault. Well, we're in 14th here, chilling out. This is the warm-up race. Love this car. I know it's a little bit bland, it's a little bit simple. Important, if your computer crashes during the game, oh, I missed that. Oh well, it's alright. Todd Ison, I used to do tons of stuff. I've always been, well, I've worked at McDonald's, I've worked at Morrison's, but I've generally always, I've worked as an IT technician as well, briefly. But I've always really been self-employed. I've done like games design, I was just like small games, flash games, mobile stuff, music, graphic design. I just did, you know, lots of odd job Bob, digital odd job Bob. So, but this is awesome doing this. If I can make this work for the next couple of years and have it keep growing, that would be amazing. I'll be the happiest fish in the sea. But yeah, before proper jobs, Mackie D's, Morrison's Bakery, make a packaging bloody. Oh, hello, he's doing a bit of a drift there. Packaging the McDonald's, not McDonald's, the Morrison's. What was it, like the donuts and stuff? Because I worked in the Morrison's Bakery, cleaning the ovens. I used to walk around the shop selling all the old bread because I really don't like. They probably thought I was mental, but I don't like food wastage, and supermarkets, because they obviously have to keep the shelves stocked so that people actually buy stuff. You can't have spaces and things. There is a lot of food waste. It's, you know, the retailers can't really help it, but I don't like food waste, and so I was like, wow. So I go around with the pricing gun, trying to sell bread to people that didn't want it. It's pretty good fun. Hello, someone that said hello to me. I've missed your name. It's cut off the chat, but hello. Is it the Unholy Moon Dog? No, I don't know. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining us. Whoa. This is I've not got the chat room in the optimal configuration point here. It's like I'm driving this crossbow in a race and then occasionally drop my phone on the floor and I'm looking around for my phone. It's like driving with me is like having a grandma that's dropped the glasses in the car and they're driving down the motorway and they're trying to find where they are on the floor. I'm just making excuses when I inevitably crash into everyone. Oh, I stabbed the brake a bit there. Be a bit more gentle with this car. I think we'll go to Brands Hatch after this with the Caterham. That's the routine. We've got to drive the Caterhams. As I say, they really need to just rename this game Project Caterham 2 Cars, because there are 2 Caterhams in it. Oh, look at the shadow. I love the lighting in this when you've got the sun behind you. It's not as spectacular in 2D, but you still notice it. It just looks really cool when you go around these corners. You see the shadow moving around the vehicle, especially when you notice your vehicle's shadow in front of you when you're going down a steep hill. In VR, it's even more spectacular, but even in 2D, it looks pretty cool. Thank you, Sebastian Brunia. It's not as close on my legs though, so oh dear God, I just followed him off. Thanks, Wheel, for saving me. Oh! There he is. Yeah, the camera's not zoomed in on my legs, so those people with weird leg fetishes, I've ruined it for them. Those of you with balding man fetish, that's it. Oh, look at that, we're on the path. Oh, jig. Almost took the other guy out, but I think they're being rather nice to us and giving us space. It was a bit of a cut across overtake. Oh, that's putting us in 11th place here. Oh, I'm going to understeer off into him. No, he's seen me. Nice move. Whoa, not so nice move. Who was that? Toka Spliff. Calm down, you naughty boy. He needs a bit more toking. We're on the last lap here. We need to get back in front of these two guys. Stroking the sausage there. Toka Smith's lagging all over the place. What's his ping? Because Dam's alright. 232? He's used mobile phone internet too. he's on his boat using mobile internet. No wonder he drove into us. His car. Whoa! That wasn't good. His car doesn't know where it is. Oh, we just lost another place from that. It's all going downhill. 3 places in the space of 4 corners. I can't check the chat room at the moment, guys, because I want to get his place back. Okay, we can get this 1 place back at least, and then if this works out, hopefully we can get a run off on this guy. Who is it? Badadom, Badom. Hopefully we can get a run off him, and maybe we get Toka Spliff if we're lucky, or no. Well, forget that idea. We tried. It was a bit hopeful. I'm Peter Walsh. Server name's Game of Muscle Live. Password is T Tango Echo Alpha. Password is I can't drive. Password is rub the groin. Hi William Powell, welcome to the stream. Oh dear. See if we can do put in a better performance at Brands Hatch. Try the Oculus. I always find it really, I find it super intuitive driving in VR, because I think it makes movements of the bonnet, like the relative movements of the car, a lot more clear. That's what I find anyway. You almost took me out, touched my bumper with your rear. That's not what I paid for. ruined it. Oh, I finished in front of you, sorry. I think I had a bit of a side-on drive with someone there. Todd McDanger. Grats from Austria, hello. How do you say hello in Austrian? To get our Austrian language class lesson in. It was the OSW cheating that hit you. Yeah, it wasn't me, it was the wheel. Fun fact, I spent 3 days reorganising my man cave, turn on, and his man cave changed it. Our man caves are linked. It's a cosmic link. We're like entwined particles, quantumly connected. If I move my sim rig, your sim rig moves, and you don't know why. And it's just connected. It's a secret to life. I need to change my buttons, and we need to change car. It's off to the Caterhams. We're going to drive. I want to drive the Gillette, the best a man can get. The Ginetta. We'll be doing something that'll be awesome. But we've got to do the Caterham. I love the Caterham cars. I love the Caterham 7. What a car! I'm going to get one of these one day in real life. It will be nice. We'll probably die in it, but it'll be a good way to go. You can cook your eggs on the exhaust pipe if you get hungry whilst you're driving down the motorway. Let's do this at Brandsy Hatchy. Let's put some more laps in. That was a bit too short, 5 laps. Let's give it 7. And we can go for 15 min qual is good. Server's full. So we're just going to go straight away. Oh yeah, I've got to bind the... Yeah, that's it. Thank you. I've got to bind the keys when I'm in the menu. If my eating annoyingly crispy food next to the microphone annoys you guys and you can't take it, let me know and I'll stop doing it. HD eating. Need that James flavour in my life. You shouldn't have got kicked. You should be able to rejoin. Yeah, so I need to work out some way of getting a chat room. I mean, I guess if I'm going to be doing more VR once we get a separate stream computer. Oh, Jim Russell! Thank you. That's 2 sponsors. Oh, Big Ben. Let's ignite that crowd with firework. Nothing says happy times like firework display in your face. Thank you so much for sponsoring us. That's awesome. I need to update the number. We've got 16 sponsors now. Thank you, Jim Russell. Welcome to the sponsor club. If you're on the Discord chat, let me know. Send it PM me, and I'll put you. You get to go in the little sponsor room. It's like a private little room full of hot models. It's not exactly the same as every other room in Discord. No, I can tell you, it's a special place for special people. But we will try and do a pit stop race. Yeah. Love hearing you eat. Crunch away. Lobby's gone from PC. It should be there as peer-to-peer. What are you getting, Todd? What are you picking up? Can you pick me up a... Oh, I don't know. What do I want from the store? I mean, I've got bread. I've got these puffy pastry twists. What more could you want in life than a puffy... Than a puff pastry twist? They're cheesy as well. Plain one's a bit boring. Buttons. Okay, so we've got... Oh, I need to change the force feedback ones. Are what I need to change actually. So that's right. Vehicle start engine. That could be handy. That could be useful, guys. Let's put that to that. Headlights. That should be remembered. There we go. KERS DRS. Don't need that. Oh, we can use the... Can you normally, you can't normally increase and decrease anti-roll bars on the fly in a real car. That's the kind of thing where a guy has to spanner the vehicle, I'm pretty sure. Brake bias, I've seen that in a lot of cars. You can do that in real time. I wouldn't know though. Volume, here we go. Increase volume, decrease volume, increase tone, decrease tone. Traction control, stability control. So another thing I've noticed with this, yeah, I still tweak it from car to car, Michael. Hello everyone from Austria. Yeah, I still tweak the force feedback from car to car. I'm kind of getting used to Project Cars 2 feel anyway now. I don't think it's spot on to what I could get it. I think there's more tweaking to be done. I'm using Captain Jack Spade's second file with his OSW low filtering custom stuff, but yeah, it's fine really. I mean, I actually quite like the force feedback as it is anyway in the game, just if you were just using the raw setting. I prefer the force feedback in this to iRacing, for example, but because you can change stuff, you're going to fiddle with it and you're never going to be happy. What do I want? Oh, this is ABS. Traction control, stability control, I barely ever use. Okay, and we need pit box. If the server's full, you won't be able to join. How good is force feedback with a wheel? I'm currently using a gamepad. Are you playing on game console? The thing is, it's not. I mean, force feedback is amazing, and even like a G25, or a Driving Force GT, it's totally amazing. It utterly transforms driving games. I mean, to be honest, if you couldn't play driving games with a wheel, I wouldn't enjoy them, because that's what happened to me. I used to play driving games, and it was only when I got a wheel that I really got into simulators. I wouldn't play simulators without a wheel, so I'd say it's pretty crucial to the experience. Oh, I don't know about this. What have I bound? Too many buttons. Request pit stop, that's what I wanted. pit limiter. We don't need that because it's auto pit. Oh yeah, I needed brake bias. Did I just change that? I've forgotten. No. I need to look back. Oh, I'll just use this. Get rid of that other button. Well, that'll do. Alright, Arnold Lammers, hopefully you get back in. Yeah, you have to have a button to call the pit in. But you can only have manual pit stops on dedicated servers, I think. And they're just working through some bugs at the moment. So hopefully that'll be fixed, and should get a dedicated server set up once it's all working properly, which would be nice. That's all working. I'm sure there's something I've forgotten to do. Oh, does it? That's awesome. Yeah, I don't need to look left and right. Because I just look behind or just use my ears. That's why you don't want to drive with me. It's dangerous. All right. I never played Project Cars 1 with a gamepad. I find I think if you weren't using a wheel, Forza's the best gamepad driving, more realistic driving game that you can play with a gamepad, just because of the Xbox One haptics. But yeah, definitely, I would just get a wheel if you can. Just if you've not got much money, I just keep your eyes on eBay. And what I do is for stuff that I shouldn't be buying, like toys and things I don't need. Like there's Lego Caterham that I want to get, for example. It's 70 quid brand new, which is too much to spend on a toy. It's a ridiculous amount of money to spend on a toy. But what I do is I put that search into eBay, and then I have it so every time I turn my computer on, I load my browser up, that search is a browser tab. So what happens is you do that for anything that you're sort of looking at, or you want to get for yourself that you don't need immediately, and you'll find like you might have it on for months, and there'll be one time you load up your computer and there's the item with like 5 minutes left and no bids on it. And I've got some really awesome stuff for cheap that way. I need to warm those tyres up. We've got a little touch screen, it's awesome. Oh, I can't drive though. That's not awesome. Chat's on fire. Hi Lucas Zentas. Hi random call sign. Oh no, this is not how you join a track. Whoa, Tokyo Drift join. I think I might have bumped you. That's alright. I'm bumping into everyone half the time, so all's fair in love and war. I prefer a set of course of physics in the dry and the force feedback in the dry in general. But as I always say this, the Project Cars 2 has weather, day and night, and a bunch of tracks that you don't have in AC. And this online system of being able to just create a room peer to peer and just have people join in is fantastic. So it's not really a case of preferring one. There'll be specific stuff like iRacing, for example. I don't like how the price of it and stuff, and I don't like the force feedback in iRacing, and I don't like the handling that much. But the jumping semi-competitive aspect of the multiplayer, especially for cars that are popular like the Skip Barber and the GT3 cars I've not tried out, but with the Skip Barber for example, you can get really, really solid, good, close racing, and iRacing looks really nice in VR in a lot of ways. So, you know, And that's even though there's lots of things about iRace. It's probably my least favourite sim when it comes to handling and certain aspects of it. But there's still really good reasons to load it up. So the main thing is, unlike Project Cars 1, they're, for sort of in a generalised sense, it has the handling, the force feedback, and the core features there that appeal to the train simulator, train spotter, train sim driving sim enthusiast part of me, and I think it does for a lot of people. It passes that threshold easily, and in many ways it actually excels in terms of core simulation. I think it actually excels compared to other simulators. So you also have to bear in mind, when you go from sim to sim, you'll tend to start preferring whichever sim you spend the most amount of time with. Oops, I was reading the chat and I missed a corner. Just built in the E36 simulator. Worst decision of my life. Do you use a handbrake? I don't have a handbrake. When I do, normally I put the SHH shifter in sequential mode, and you just flip a switch and then I use that as a binary handbrake. But I don't have one. I think it's only really worth spending the money on a proper handbrake if you particularly do a lot of drifting, or you particularly play rally games, Richard Burns Rally and Dirt Rally. Other than that, and drifting, it's not really worth the money, I don't think. I'm try and read the chat room, guys. Sorry for missing messages. Try it. Okay. We've done that in the snow. Yeah, it was really good. We can do that again. Whoa! Don't text and drive, guys. Okay, we've got 2 minutes. Let's try and get an outlap in here. Oh dear. Total understeer there. Oh, that was probably my fault. Oh well. Oh, hang on, we can get one more lap in. Password is T Teco Tango Teco Taco Tango Echo Alpha. Playing some Battlefront 2. That's not out yet, is it? I probably won't play that, to be honest. I've stopped really playing first-person shooters. There's a new World War II shooter on Kickstarter there that looks awesome. And there's some new maps coming to Day of Infamy that look really nice. So I'll probably play them. But to be honest, I tend to just be in my simulator, playing the old driving sims. Oh, is the Battlefront 2 beta on now? I'm not streaming tomorrow. Yes, I think I'll be streaming tomorrow. Don't see why not. Now we've got the setup in the corner. The nice thing with moving this setup over here, before the rig was in the window, so when the sun was out, you know, I can't point the camera at the sun without it looking terrible, which is partly why we had the camera at the wheel. So now we've got the rig in the corner. I'll be able to do some more streaming, and I've got to do a lot of recording today. I'm also hoping to be doing some more rig reviews, so that'd be nice. It'll be fun putting the OSW on other equipment. Oh, the beta for Battlefront 2's out. Yeah, I need to try that because I'm not going to buy the full game. I'll play the beta. You don't have to buy it to play it, do you? It looks like Battlefront 2 is basically what Battlefront 1 should have been. Battlefront 1 was so horrendous. I mean, forgiving the lack of content, visually the levels looked amazing. They used what's that technique where they photogrammetry, and that looks really nice. The engine that DICE uses is really impressive for the lighting and how it does like ambient occlusion and you know, like light scattering and stuff. Really nice technology. But yeah, other than the visuals and well, upside down Caterham, and forgiving them for the lack of content, the actual mechanics of the gameplay was so bad. The way the ships fly, the way all the guns operate, the player movement. Oh dear, just I couldn't play it. Maybe I'm just miserable, but I'll do do it for free with the beta. Why not? I will do the casual sim racer. We're going to have to get another cup of tea in a minute. Well, we've qualified in 12th and on our local track as well, so that's a bit disappointing. We're letting the boys down. It's P17, the new P7. I think we've been coming 10th now ever since we started letting better drivers in. I need to ban anyone that's better than me. I just get embarrassed by everyone, really. Microwave it. Who? Oh right, yeah, I see. Oh, just really smashed in the arse there. I think we might have to get a cup of coffee after this tea. I want to keep the stream going for a bit. Someone said they're coming back later, so we'll have to keep the stream going. Maybe you know if force feedback wheel works through USB hub. It does, yeah. Generally, you kind of want to avoid it in general because you know it's going through USB and then the hub will have a chip in it, and so it's adding delay and potential latency. But to be honest, probably not going to notice it. I would recommend the Orico. I'm using the Orico powered hub. It's a USB 3.0 hub. If you do get one from Amazon, use that Amazon link, but you don't have to. But I've tested. The reason why I say that use this hub, it's got tons of ports on it. It's got off buttons that will turn 3 groups of 3 USB devices at a time, which is especially handy if, for example, like I used to do, and I probably do in the future, I'd have my HOTAS and everything plugged in through USB, and it means I could turn my HOTAS off just by pressing the USB button. So you don't get those conflicts when you've got a HOTAS plugged in and you play a driving sim, or you've got you can turn your sim wheel off when you're playing a flight sim. But I don't think it's cheap, but I don't think it's expensive. Like I say, it's Orico, ORICO USB 3 hub, and it works with force feedback wheels. I've tested it with the I've tested it with the T300, the TSPC Racer, and in terms of joysticks, I've used it with the X52 and the HOTAS, and then obviously button boxes and everything else that work with everything. Hi Tiago, hope you're doing good. Everybody check out Tiago Lima's YouTube channel. He does hot lap videos, and the guy's a legend. I think we're ready. In the Caterham, everyone's Sterling Moss. Yeah, they're all wearing the proper headgear. I need to get some of that myself. Thanks. Got the lighting going. Yeah. We've got the screen on the steering wheel. I've just driven into someone there. Sorry. I was not paying attention. We need to put headlights on, just so everyone knows that we're like a Christmas tree. Whoa! Let's get. Whoa! Dear God. Oh, that's not a good line to try and overtake on. So I hope that answers your question about USB hub. Sorry I can't check the chat whilst I'm driving here. I've got a review video of the hub actually on the YouTube channel. I should have just told you to watch that. I've not tried the G27 with this, but I'd assume it works fine. Someone I know they haven't played it with this, so yeah, I don't know. I don't know anyone that's got a G27 that plays this game. Nice flip, yeah, that guy was all over the place. It's weird having shorter throw on the shifters makes the cars feel, makes the shifting feel more snappy, which I mean it makes sense because you have to pull the triggers as far, but surprising how it has that effect. So notably. Oh, hang on guys, 6th place. We're not even in 7th here. Brands Hatch, local track. What can I say? Other people can't cope with the grass at the side of the circuit, but you know, I was born with grass at the side of the circuit. That's to me, that's a racetrack. Oh yeah, we'll take that. To be fair, actually, I've probably got out of all Project Cars 2 players, I've probably driven this car more than anyone else. I'm probably the lead Caterham Superlight, or Caterham, I think it's Caterham 7. Probably got more time in this car than the Project Cars 2 beta testers. What's the server called? Gamer Muscle Live, but it might be full so you can't see it. Whoa, reading the chat room. It's so weird having this screen on the steering wheel because I'm just not used to it. Just not used to having like something glowing on my wheel. Oh, this is really nice. It's a nice subtle feel from this car. It's nice track bumps. Hi Mad Hacks, welcome back dude. Welcome back to the channel. Another reg. I'm starting to notice people that come back all the time. Really appreciate it. As I said, I'm sorry if I forget your names, those of you that do come back or have been part of the channel for a long time. I'm a bit of a spastic, so don't feel left out if I forget your name. You need little icons. I remember your icons, like the guy that has the Battenberg. Oh, 2nd place has lost it. But yeah, I really appreciate guys that keep coming back. It's nice to know there's a good number of mental people out there. Oh, look at that. Lens flare. Michael Bay. We've got strobe lights in our face from the car behind us. I think he's going to pressure us. It better not be Tom the Dentist. It's Mormorous. And I didn't change down the gear when I probably should have. Oh no, look at this. Oh, look at his car bouncing around. Look at me misshifting. These cars struggle for grip, but in a really satisfying way. You really sort of can play with them. They're actually very reminiscent of Skip Barbers. They don't bite as much as Skip Barber. They're faster, obviously, but they have that kind of movement to them. More rotation, a little bit more nimble. So actually, nothing like a Skip Barber. Only like a Skip Barber in that they tend to move around the track quite a bit. Sometimes I don't know what I'm saying. Words come out of the mouth, and I have to correct them. It's like I'm talking on the limit. 2nd place is just... Oh, he's advertising to us. Watch out. UK Sim Racer has just pulled an advertising board onto the circuit. Get the marshals to clear that up. We might be fighting for a podium position here. Look at this. This is sexy stuff going on. Caterhams all over the track. I mean, bloody hell, these cars look gorgeous. Look at the green, racing green. Oh, no, sorry. Takedown, pit manoeuvre. If I look closely, I can practically see his face in the mirror. I don't know why this car has a dentistry mirror, though, in the middle, but it's forgiven. Gives you a good view behind you, at least. Sorry for missing chat messages. This track's narrow. Look at this, though. This is why I love this car. It seems to... It's a lot more active than the Crossbow. I mean, I do like the Crossbow because it's really good for close, you know, it produces close online racing. But this is more nimble. Bloody hell, some bumps there. But it produces really nice close online racing. There's someone's bonnet all over the track there behind us, the side. Oh, Memoris is going for a move around. Damn, I need to. Oh, we've got more Michael Bay going on behind us, and that guy's lost his bonnet, so watch out. Install the landmines, oil slick, activate the oil slick. Oh no, Dam's off road there. Memoris has just taken him out. Fortunately, there's no advertising board for him to drive into because it's already been removed from the circuit. Oh dear, nearly understeered off, and I think we forced him to put his brakes on there. Takedown. Sorry about that, I think that was my fault. I understeered wide then, I think he probably reacted, put his brakes on, and his tyres were already on the limit, so he ended up losing it. But we're in 4th place, happy times. 2 laps to go. 7 laps might be the sweet spot, you know, for sprint races. It gives enough time for you to catch back up if you make one mistake early on. And it's enough laps that you kind of have to stay concentrated and not lose control. This car's so tidy. So you can throw it in a bit and then use the throttle to steer. Let's dingle Dell ourselves here. So you can actually, you don't feel like it's just understeering. You can push the car into the corner on the throttle. You don't have, and even if the front starts scrubbing out and understeering, you can just get on the power. Hi the Casual Sim Racer, welcome back. Yeah, I would be using the shifter, but it's I've got some problems with some of the buttons on it, so that's out of the question. But yeah, I definitely find it's a lot more enjoyable using the clutch with this car. I actually find using the H pattern with cars like this is actually, it makes them easier in some ways, because it doesn't make it easier objectively, but what happens is you kind of get into a flow of the car when you're using the H pattern and using the heel and toe in and stuff, and you get into a rhythm of the track a lot easier than using the flappies. Obviously in a Formula car you're going through the gears so fast that doesn't happen, but with these kind of cars I find that you do. Get a nice flow with the H pattern, but we'll have that sorted soon. Oh, someone's had a bit of a spin there. That suits me. 2nd place, 3rd place, and 24th place. UAE, RBJ. Let's hope he doesn't block us. Let's hope he understands blue flags. He does, ish. No, kind of. We'll let him off. Hi, it's Derek Spears. Guys, this is Derek Spears' button box. The guy's just in the chat, if it's the same guy. I can only assume it is. All the way in Texas, I believe. Derek Spears, the legend. Is that Derek Spears from Derek Spears Designs? Yeah, Jim Russell. Heel and toe in. It is really satisfying. I have to say though, it does cause discomfort on your foot if you do it for 6 hours straight. That's the one downside, but it does feel really nice. Florida, sorry, that would explain why you got smashed by that tornado. I'm so glad you actually managed to get up and running so soon afterwards. It's weird because like doing stuff online, you end up sort of, oh here we go, oh 2nd place, it's Christmas. Yeah, as I was saying, knowing people online, you actually know people in these places, but you hear of people and you've chatted to them online or interacted with people that live all over the world, and then like, random stuff happens over the world, and normally you see stuff on the news and you're like, that's a bit shit, but you don't know anybody. And then when you do stuff online, you actually start to know people. Oh shit, that's someone I know might be affected. What I'm saying is, the best thing to do is to not know anyone and then you don't have to worry about anything. Second place! Oh dear. I know it's a bit of a cheeky second place, but look at that, we've got all our bodywork. We've got all our bodywork intact. Tom the dentist isn't in the server, so we would have been third, of course. And zero skill, just luck is also not in the server, so we would have been fourth. So, but I'm happy with that result. Caterham. So yeah, welcome to the stream, Derek Spears. I think my chat room's not refreshing on my end. I can see it refreshing on the stream, so sorry if I'm missing messages, guys. I'll try my best to read them. Super Idiot 81, hello, welcome to the stream. I have tried the Rallycross cars, yeah. I haven't driven them that much because I tend to be doing this streaming with people, and you can't drive more than like 6 cars in Rallycross at a time, so it's not very good for this streaming. You know what we're about to say? Second place is a new 7th place. Well, I'd much rather come second than 7th. Well, we're sticking to this car. We've got to go to another track with this Caterham because I absolutely love it. I mean, just look at it. There's even space on the back of the Caterham for you to put your picnic basket. And I'm not joking. Caterham actually sell... Oh, it's bugged out. We have to start the server again. But that gives a chance for some of you to join in that haven't got in. Caterham actually sell a picnic basket for the car. I think it's like £3 grand. So, probably don't want to buy it. But if you own a Caterham 7, Caterham Superlight, I think it's called, get the picnic basket sorted. No Ado Pop, I've just moved the rig to the other side of the room. Hi from Ireland, Bartman. Hello, what's the crack? The crack. I can't say it. I tried. Oh yeah, but you can't. Yeah, it's a good point. We can do the WRX cars on a proper track. We'll have to try that. You have to Google it. Google Caterham picnic basket, but it might not be £3 grand, but I think it is upwards of £1,000. I think it comes with knives and forks and plates and stuff. Okay. I want to drive that Caterham again because I love it so much. I hope you guys don't mind. Any of you that watch the stream that don't like Caterhams, I'm sorry. Nice one, Bartman. Oh, you just ordered an OSW? Oh dear, I'm sorry. It's the amount of OSWs that I've influenced people into getting them VR headsets and ruining people's lives. Probably like caused multiple divorces. Another one for the OSW cheating. Password will be, well, I don't know, I've not made it up yet. Lobby name's going to be Gamer Muscle. Well, we need to call it something different. Ah, oh, I have to do that as one word. Gamer Muscle is live. Password is going to be Teabags. T-E-A. Techo. Tango Echo Alpha. I've got crumbs all over me. Tango Echo Alpha space. I do it. Teabag. It's easier to type in. All capitals. Settings should be saved from the previous stuff. I'll leave it on. I'll tell you what. I'm going to put the safety rating up. I know that's a bit mean, but it means that I'm just doing it for you guys. It is encouraging you. We won't do it on A, but we'll put it on E to start with. And we'll see. If it fills up with that, then all it does is encourage people to get their rank up. I want to do a bit. We'll do a bit of a Donington, I think, and then we'll do something different. We're doing the British circuits in the Caterham at the moment. I hope you guys don't mind. 3K to take the mirror off the car. Just got my OSW SW28. Oh my god. Which is why I'm watching this. Yeah, this is the SW20, as I'm sure you know, and I don't run it with most games at max because I could probably manage about 30 minutes. I need to make a new cup of tea. That's a good point. I could manage about 30 minutes, I think, of max force feedback with this before I start aching. I get like, you know, my wrists start aching first, and then the next day you wake up and your shoulders aching. But actually, what I do find is, oh, thank you. A nice one. Thank you. I can't pronounce your name. I can't give you a shout out because I can't read your name. Thank you so much for the donation, man. Thanks for supporting the channel. Thanks for powering the muscle. Really appreciate it. That's awesome. Oh, I've lost my train of thought there. Thank you. Oh yeah. So what I found with the stronger wheels, and in terms of your muscle groups, what I found if you use the direct drive wheel for a while, it forces you not to drive. When you do sim racing like a G25, you tend to drive with your wrists and you're pulling down and stuff, and pulling down is actually quite bad because it's pulling away from your wrist, whereas pushing up is actually working with your upper body strength. And I definitely found driving with the direct drive wheel, you know, when you first use it, you knacker up, your shoulders hurt and everything, but after like 2 months of using it, you tend to drive more with your upper body. My seating position's wrong, but if you actually have your seating position right, you drive more with the upper body, which is a lot better. I don't know the point I was getting to there, but password is T space bag in capitals, yeah. So, yeah, I don't know how you manage with the 28, SW28. Tell my mum not to give me the stick each time I want to power the muscle. I don't understand what that means. Your game just crashed. Well, I'm going to make another cup of tea. I'm going to take my shirt off. We're not driving topless, but I'm wearing 2 shirts. I'm overheating. So I'm going to make a cup of tea whilst this fills up. 2 slots there. Then we'll do this Cape Room race. Then we'll do something else. Sorry about that, guys. Oh! There we go. Sorry. Should turn the mic off really before I move it. That's probably really annoying. There we go. I've got a cold now. That's the problem with the direct drive wheel. You use it for 5 minutes, you get warm, then you stop using it, you get cold again. Okay. Hi Jess. Dragos Bibe. Off to some AC. We'll be playing some AC in the week. We're going to start doing our next season of Sim Racing System races we're going to be doing. And I just wanted, there's lots of stuff in AC, mods and stuff. There's a procedurally generated rally track mod that someone's working on, which is awesome. A whole bunch of stuff in AC we're going to be doing. Project Cars 2 is just, I like it, and it's just really convenient to jump in and create races to drive with you guys. So we tend to play it quite a bit. Head down to the description and join the, there you go, look at this promotion. It's like my little promotion agent, Lovedy. Go, go, go. Oh, that's right, we're going left because it's Dono. Dandy Highwayman's in the server. Well done those of you that managed to get into the server. I need to actually... Nah, we'll leave it for now. Love a bit of Dono. Can't go wrong. Oh, no, 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 no. Oh, I thought I missed him. I thought I missed him. We've only got visual damage on. After this, I'm not sure. We'll see. Tom the fake dentist. I think we just took him out. I think he's trying to make a bit of a gap between him and the car in front. I hope everyone that's watching that's not driving, I hope you've got your tea, and I hope it's Twinings. Any other tea, and that's it. Band. I got you, matey. Thanks, Labdy. Hi, BRT. How you doing? What are you doing tonight? Have you finished your decorating? What's Yulia up to as well? Or did you finish your forest video actually? You're still hammering away. Look at the flags. He's not finished it yet. I always find if I'm doing a longer video, like sometimes some reviews literally take days to do, you kind of go up and down when you're making them. Like the first day, you're getting all the footage and everything, like, oh, this is going all right, and you quite enjoy it and you're happy with it. And then the second day you're working on something, you're like, oh god, this is awful, it's never going to be finished, it's not coming out good, it's not working out, I don't know how to end it or whatever. And then the third day you're like, oh, it's really, this is all right actually. And then you upload it, and then about an hour after uploading your video, you're like, oh, I should have included this, I should have included that. That's the emotional roller coaster that is video making on the tubes. They're still decorating. Mad Hacks, all you need to do is get a direct drive wheel and it causes all women around you to abandon ship, and then you can just turn your whole place of living into a man cave. Don't worry about it. Oh no. It's BRT, you're such basically a microphone salesman. You should get a job working for like, what's it called? Who's the company that makes microphones? It's really famous. Can't believe I forgot the name. Okay, it's just totally disappeared from my small little brain. Go for the win. Well, this used to be my local track when I lived in the Midlands. So if I can't, I've got to put in good performance at these circuits. So I've got no excuse. Road, that's it. Road microphone, yeah. You should be a salesman. Oh, look at that. We're all I don't know how that happened. Serengeti Joyride. Yeah, you should be a salesman for road microphones. I'm happy with my newer NW700 mark. It seems to be, for streaming and YouTube videos, absolutely amazing. 7 quid with the microphone stand and the cable. Oh, missed that. Jeez. That was successful. I have to have a sip of the drink, I think. But might as well do another lap before we have a sip of the drink. Lemming trains no longer just for what? Worst player. Whoa! Can totally feel all the track undulations there. I need to try one of those little DACs rather than using this Yamaha. I mean, I really like this Yamaha setup, but definitely need to try one of the smaller ones. Give it a go. I made my own speakers. Presumably, you bought the the speakers, like the magnetic bit in the diaphragm and everything. Presumably, you bought that as a unit. You just put what you built was the box, or did you literally, build your own speakers from nothing? Oh dear, this is not the racing line. Tyres, thankfully, gripping. It's such a tidy circuit. Not when you drive it like that, but that's going to give a penalty. Surely. No, we got away with it. That downhill corner is the first, the right-hander. I don't know the corner names, but it's really satisfying when you nail it. Oh, thanks, Paul. Thank you, man. Thanks for powering the muscle. Really appreciate it. And thank you. It's nice that you're enjoying it. Thanks for supporting us. I've been on his control. I keep forgetting I've got a camera there. I'm so used to it being looking at the wheel. I've got to like pretend I'm a TV presenter and actually look at the camera. I'm worried that I'm going to forget that I've got the camera on, and I'd take my top off or something, or pick my nose or something. Although, it'd be nice to get totally used to a camera. Oh, sorry, UK Sim Racer. It's probably because someone else took the slot. That sucks. Maybe we can get you back in next race or something. Sorry about that. As I say, we'll have a dedicated server at some point with more slots in it, and then I think the only fair thing I'll be able to do really is use like the safety rating. Oh dear, I've cut that. Come on, surely Hitler White is going to call us for that one. Yeah, we can hopefully use the safety rating to sort of, you know, it means that people have to actually be safe to get in, and that'll probably limit the number of people. And it's, you know, separate to skill, so I'm just trying to think of fair ways to allow people to take part. I guess what we could do is just drive the Le Mans with 64 cars if they ever put that in the game. That's weird. You're mid-lap. It's because I've written a script to kick anyone that's potentially faster than me. I contacted Slightly Mad Studios and I said, look, if you want me to stream your game, I need it so that it detects when, like, it detects my client and gives any car I'm driving a 30% performance boost. And anyone that's faster than me for more than 3 laps needs to be auto kicked, but make it look like it's just a crash. And you know, we're tight. Me and the boys at Slightly Mad Studios, we're tight like that. They've rigged the game in my favour. Do you know what? You could, as a developer, you know, you could totally like put cheats into games to like just make it better for yourself, and then no one would know. If you were like the main programmer for like the core gameplay code, you could sneak stuff in. It's like how you know, like the actual classical codes that you'd find in like arcade games. Still went out with it. Hey, come on, BRT. I put up with your microphone selling. All I do is get a stick from you. I don't know why I put up with you, BRT. Constant abuse, constant. You know, I stream driving sims to, you know, people to give me encouragement and make me not feel too bad about coming 7th pretty much every race. But you just have to, you know, you just have to bully me. Disconnected. Oh, not another person. Disconnected. Thanks, SMS. Random. You couldn't sneak too many people. Oh no, you don't have mandatory code reviews. You need to work in a game company that does it old school style. Have I driven the Civic Type R? No. I've actually sat in one in real world around this track, so it'd probably be good to actually compare it to that experience. Could do a side-by-side comparison video. I've got the footage. Technically the footage doesn't completely belong to me though, so even though it was partly filmed by me, so you know, we'll see. But yeah, that could be interesting to compare how it was in terms of the grip and things. It's midnight almost, just go to sleep. BRT told me, Yulia, that you're normally up at night anyway. Oh, Dad made a dog's dinner of that. Are you, people are still in the server racing, random call sign. Oh, look at this grass. Oh, it's beautiful. Look at that. Could do with a bit of mowing, but you know, it's a bit lush. It's a bit lush, but you know, it rains in the UK a lot, so it makes sense. Server crash. How are people still in the game with me then? Hi, Cavapili. People are driving with me. Oh, it doesn't take much to get dropped. Okay. There's people still in the server with me. Oh, someone's just disappeared. Yeah, I think there's something going on. This is how we're going to win races. Well, we'll see what happens. We'll do this race. Maybe we just need to reduce the number of people because we don't typically have that many problems with the peer-to-peer. Ah, there we go, look. Let's have a look. I do Christopher J normally, not whilst I'm streaming. Because whilst I'm streaming, my computer slows down a lot because it's really demanding. And I like to be able to see the chat room, and I have to use other programs to do it. So I will get back into streaming in VR, but there's a whole bunch of things we need to set up to get it to work properly. But yeah, VR, I find it easier, if anything, to drive in VR. DRS occurs. I need request pit stop. There we go. Oh, I've been disconnected from my own server. Something's going on here. Yeah, it's alright. I'll start a new one. That's weird. That's never happened before, so that's strange. Maybe it's just too many people, too many slots. No one can. Yeah, the game's kicked everybody. No one can actually race with us because everyone's faster than me. So everyone's been banned from the server. Oh, update on Steam. What for Project Cars 2? Let's restart the game. Maybe that's what it was then, because I've not seen that happen before. Well, let's restart Steam. See what happens. You'll bump me tomorrow. Oh, no update. It's just okay. Well, I'll restart Steam anyway. See what's going on. I hope you guys don't mind. I'm gonna play an ad whilst we do this. Not all of you will get an advert, and if you don't want adverts or you don't want me to play adverts, let me know and I won't play them. But I'm gonna play one. I don't know who will get it, and I don't know what it'll be of. You can tell us what it was of if you do get advertised to. There we go. Who was unlucky to get the advert there? It's like Lucky Dip. Advertising Lucky Dip. Thanks, Steam. T-advert. Yeah, I try and play different music because it drives me crazy. If I listen to the same song more than once a month or like once every 2 weeks or so, I go mental. So, but I have noticed with Epidemic Sound, well, what doesn't help is a lot of their music is like clever spins or rip-offs of popular music, but obviously it gets around the licensing rules. To be fair, Get Galino iRacing does cost you like £10 a month though. You'd expect Solid Server. Oh, you say Solid Servers, they're updating all the bloody time. But yeah, you know, you have to pay a lot for it, so. The server's called Gamer Lard Muscle. Password, we'll just keep it simple. Password is T. Don't know why I keep changing the password. We'll go back to Donington Park. Should be all saved. That's nice. It's all kept the same stuff, so we're good. I'm going to turn this down. Not that that'll make a huge difference, but we've run this before when it's been stable for a long time, so. We will do a new track event, new car eventually. I just want to drive this one more time because I really like it. Are you off, random call sign? Night night. Sleep tight. Thanks for joining us. Oh guys, Random Call Sign has a YouTube channel. Check it out. Subscribe to him, he does sim racing content. And as I say, he's another channel that has just babes all over the place. So, you know, if you like sim racing and you like hot women, Random Call Sign is your man. Oh, Cunningham Industries, thank you for your support though. I'll see you in the morning. Hopefully we'll do some streaming in the day tomorrow. So if you want to join in then, that'd be cool. You get your Driving Force GT out. Maybe you can put some oil on it. You could put like a blanket over it to dampen it. But thanks for joining us and thanks for supporting us as well. Steam servers are balked. People have joined in here. We'll see what happens. Dowie Tao. Password is just T in capitals. TEA. Oh, you're going to be quick. Tango Echo Alpha. You can get in quick as one slot. I should. Oh no. He wanted to get in and now he can't. He's going to miss it. Oh, he got in. Nice one. Last person to get in. Sebastian Bruni's in as well. Good job. Nice one, the UK Sim Racer. I'm going to move these away because I was going to puff pastry myself to death. It's because server's full. Oh, I don't know why you can't join any. What a nightmare. I've got to print some labels on my buttons here. So we've got this Dymo what does it say? Letra tag. It's like a dyslexic person branded this. Dynamo Letra tag. Or maybe it's German. Same thing. We can print off some labels to stick on our buttons so we don't forget what they are in every single simulator. That'd be cool. You thought printer ink was expensive? Bloody hell. The cartridges for this, you have to buy these separately. There's only like 4 meters of tape in this cartridge. And they're like £2, £3 each. Oh dear. It's a scam, I tell you. It's a scam. If you just want to label stuff, I wanted it. If it was cheaper, you could just walk around town, writing labels and everything, sticking it on all over walls and things. Let's hope this is working. Go, go, go. Is everyone out on track? Yeah, laser printers last for ages though. You do what, like your average laser printer? I think you can do like 500 sheets with a small one. Business ones, you do thousands and thousands of sheets. Oh look, we've got like, I've never noticed that before, we've got like mowed lawn pattern. Oh, reading the chat room. Let's warm the tyres up on the grass. That's how you do it professionally. Again, let's warm the right tyres on the grass that time. 1,000, that's quite a lot of, is it just a black and white printer? I definitely think laser printers are a lot better than bubble jets. Yeah, I mean, you really don't need a colour printer, do you? I mean, if you're doing proper printing, you'd get it done privately. Like if you do photography or graphic design stuff, you just get it done privately. If you for documents, I can't think of any time where you really need colour. I only ever use my bubble jet printer for boring document printing. Whoops, we took out the kitboard there. I don't know, Cavlatter. Your name makes me thirsty for coffee. Just for notes and research for making videos. Well, if you've got a good colour printer, you can use it for printing banknotes. I hear that's a good enterprise. But let's try and get a smooth lap in here. We've got 11 minutes. I want to get a nice lap in. I was selling crap on eBay, yeah. Getting printing off my Hermes labels. That's where it's at. That's where the real excitement is. I'm reading the chat and losing control of the car. Cheap invoices for cheap hourly rates. To be honest though, if a company's designed their branding nicely, you wouldn't notice like letterheads and stuff necessarily being black and white over colour. As long as it's a consistent image. I think if you notice high quality paper more than you would it being a colour image. I know printers won't print banknotes. I've tried it. They've got these little dots on it. You can't even scan a banknote in Photoshop because it detects it. Whoa, slipping wide there. Let's try and get in here. Oh, it's such a good corner. If you get it just right, I think we might have cut the track a touch there. I'm all over the shop. Gonna rein it in. Whoa, smashing the grass. Come on. Smooth things out a bit. Well, I don't know. BRT started it because I haven't had a sip of my coffee yet. And we had to reset the server, so things calmed down a little bit. Hi Smoke and Joe, welcome to the stream. Smoke and Joe can get a good topic going. We've covered microphones, printers. I've cut the track there. Come on, Charlie Hitler Whiting. No, he's half asleep today. We've button boxes. It's all coming out. Let's see what lap time we get from this. I'm gonna scan my big tail. He's lost the plot. If you jab the accelerator with this car, it totally destabilises it. You've got to be really smooth. Hi, you are sucketh at life. The problem is, I've just read your name. This is like I'm saying that to you. It doesn't work having your name orally read. It's only when you write it on servers other people read it. It's like you just trolled yourself by accident. Whoa! Try and get the load. You can feel the sort of tyre walls coming over the top, like the flex of the car. Try and balance it a bit better. Phantom music, thank you. You look like an 80-year-old grandpa, but you got a 15-year-old kid voice. Oh no. That explains my lack of success with women. I knew there was something wrong. They don't go for that 80-year-old grandpa look. What can I do now? I'm gonna have to get plastic surgery. Maybe I need to talk like an 80-year-old grandpa and then it'll balance things out. I remember. That's not how they talk. Don't know what that was. Back when I was a young man, we would drive our cars, pulled by horse and cart. That was sort of like a constipated David Attenborough. Oh no, I think we've got a peer-to-peer disaster going on now because people seem to be leaving again. Something's going on. So another person just vanished from the server. back in the day. I need to try and smooth things out here. Alright, Phantom Music. Thanks for coming in, throwing the insults and leaving. Wandering all over the track here. Just get massive breasts. That's the key to YouTube success. We just need giant breasts. I'd have to change the camera angle again though, to fully exploit it. Oh, hold it, pull it back. Happy birthday. People keep leaving the session. I'm getting a feeling that people are getting quitted. 5 litres of fuel, it's enough for like 2.5 laps I think. See if we can beat our PB. Oh, he's going to traffic jam here. Please let me pass because you're on an out lap. Oh no. Come on dude, you're on an out lap, you can't just drive in the middle of the road. Pilot 37. Dandy Homan's he's not allowed out of the pits for some reason. Don't know what's going on. Memories created. It is indeed, yes. I am the voice that you want to mute immediately because it keeps saying the same thing over and over again. Hope you enjoyed it. It's fantastic. Oh dear. So funny. I need to record some more voices, but I think most people do just mute it because it does get very irritating quickly. Drives like a tit. Smoking Joe. I should have just let the wheel rotate itself. I don't know why I was doing the G25 shuffle there. Just got kicked at a lap. Yeah, people seem to be getting kicked at random here. I wonder what's going on. This wasn't happening before. So we'll see how it gets in the race. I guess maybe we can set the ranking up and see. Not that that would affect it, but it might change the people that are signing up. I don't know what is causing the problem. Thanks, Classic Seaview. And Antoine Jacquet. No, we're back in the Sim Racing system. This week we're getting back into it. We kind of had a ton of stuff with Project Cars 2 coming out, and then just other boring things happening. I kind of let it go to the wayside a bit, but we're going to get back into it. It's the season starts next week as well, so should be good. Launch for the council, Smoking Joe. At least you go transparent in this if you park on the racing line, which is a feature that, again, slightly nice you just put that in the game just for me, because they know that I have a habit of just parking on the racing line. What's this? Hearing protection. Hang on, I don't want to pit in. Race It Simulators. Black Death Racers. What's that about? Oh dear. The plague has come to Donington. Oh, okay. Sorry. Let's put some advertising on the track. More people need to know about Project Cars 2, so we'll just put these boards. Let's put them on the track so that race drivers don't miss them, just in case they forget the game they're playing. It's quite good physics actually. It's not, you know, that it's let me push it and not just glitch out. Hang on, we've put the board here. We could hide behind it. Don't hit it! Oh, I took it out. I was gonna. Oh, look at it rotate. Oh, it's gone. Oh, he's cleared the fence. Oh no, he almost got it over the fence with the rotation there. The qualifying's ending in a second, so I thought I'd just play around with the physics because I'm sipping my coffee. Okay. See if we can get on the track. Oh, it's gone under us. Oh, sorry. Okay, let's not ruin the qualifying for everyone else. Every time you get talked to by the race director, you've been losing in safety rating. Why on my pit box, my pit in thing's got stuck. Oh, pit cancelled, there we go. Couldn't see it. Okay, we're going to be starting in the back here, it should be interesting. Oh, I've mixed my buttons up, that's why I'm getting confused. So I hope everyone's actually that's got in the server is able to, it isn't just getting kicked all the time. Hopefully we'll find out after this race. There's me being critical of other people messing around on the racing line. There's me parked on the track. Oh, putting advertising boards into the track. Okay, let's see what happens. Dandy Highwayman has managed to qualify in first place despite all his troubles getting onto the actual server. Fez Fox is second. UK Sim Race has managed to get third. Cyber Shotty in fourth. Bernd Hebelson's joined us. Awesome. The legend. Bernd Hebelson. Forklift Racer, watch out. He's going to be moving crates mid-race. We're going to be starting in the middle here. We'll see what happens. I don't know. Let's say I don't know if we've got some technical funk going on. Oh dear. The continue button's not working. Oh, there we go. Okay, fasten your seatbelts. It's time for Donington in Project Cars 2. From the back. There's probably going to be cars upside down. Dandy got the world record in before server. Well, we've got an NHS ambulance there, so we can make use of that. Jay Sky's there. There we go. Here we go. Donington. Look at the exhaust pipe. Get your English breakfast on it. Someone's reversing. Blazingly slow right next to us. His car's reversing. Oh, I didn't get any lights. That's not how you rejoin after you've been spun. I didn't get any lights on the screen. That's a jump start. Everyone jumped the start. I think everyone jumped the start there. I don't know why everyone just started going before the lights were on the screen. Well, that should be interesting. I think we've got to go through the pits, yeah. Oh my god. Oh dear. Okay. Cars everywhere. Absolute disaster start. We need like a shortcut to restart the race. Cars in the wall. Cars in the road. Oh, what a mess. We need to... we'll put the safety rating up. We'll go back to how we've been running it before. Sync issues. Okay, did everyone else miss the... I mean, my stream's not going slow. So... strange. This is Forza. I don't know why it's particularly bad this evening. We normally don't have problems when we use peer-to-peer. David Chavez. This evening though, normally when we use peer-to-peer, we have problems with the dedicated servers. Normally when we're driving on peer-to-peer, it's actually surprisingly smooth for peer-to-peer servers. Let's get in the pit box here. Drive through. Half the grid's got to do a drive through. Oh dear, at least it means we can have a sip of the coffee. There we go, automatic drive through. Coffee mode. Oh. Now we've lost force fit. We're automatic. Look. The AI is driving the car. No hands. We've got this, guys. We've got this race. Who's gonna win? Who's gonna win? Got we're 14th place. Oh dear, crying. It's saying the AI is a bit slow. It's an AI race. It's hands-off racing. Oh dear, who's going to win the AI race? Everyone that's had to do the drive-through penalties now got the AI driving for them. Oh gosh. Oh, I'm crying. Oh dear. That's it. This is a good way to build your safety rating. I think this is a feature that they put in the game to help you with the live streaming, so you can interact with your your chat. You know, you don't have to concentrate on the driving. That's it. It's a hands-off driving experience. Look at this. What position are we in? 14th still. Look at this speed. Here we go, guys. So the key is to like drive, and you've got to turn. Here we go. We're turning. We've got to turn right into the corner, so we're just turning right on the limit. It's all about balancing the throttle. And right, there's another right-hander here. Another right-hander, and then we've got a left-hander. Oh, then it's a tight corner. This really hard to get right. You just got to turn 900 degrees opposite lock and slowly bring it back out after you've come around the corner. There we go. I'm gonna try. We'll quit this. I wonder what's happened to cause this. Mate, do you think maybe it's my internet? Let me turn my bitrate down. This has been a bit unsuccessful. Let's put the bitrate down to 2700. Sorry if the quality goes down. Should update that in real time. Oh well. It's quite funny. Oh, you've been having problems all day. Something must have changed then. That's really weird. Let's drive a different car. Oh yeah, I want to go for the Gillette, the best a man can get. We'll go for that. Ginetta. GT4. Is it G40? No, the GT4 one's really nice. And we'll do RX afterwards. Yeah, I've had the lights not work before. That'll be fun. Look in a sec. There we go. This is what we're talking about. Well, let's see what happens. Hopefully this works. If we keep having problems, we can always go over to AC or something. Or, I don't know. It's weird though, because I don't think there's been a patch since the last one, and we were fine last time we were streaming. Server's Gamer Muscle Boy. Password is T. I'm going to put the safety rating up, you know. Not that that will make any difference, but I'll put it up to I'll put it up to A. I'll put it on D. Oh no, were we on E? Oh, it should be alright on E. Well, I'll leave it on E. We'll see what happens. Okay, so password's TEA, Tango Echo Alpha, Gamer Muscle Boy. Let's give it a go. Hi, Mr. Lister. Are you a Red Dwarf fan? You smeghead. There's a new Red Dwarf series actually coming out. Can't wait for that. I'll wait for it to all finish. Safety rating just allows you to create a server and then only allow people in that have a rating that's at that rating or better. Or you for some reason. Tom the Fake Dentist has joined back in. Burned H is back in. Good old Burned H. I need some Battenberg cake. Hope everyone's having a good Friday evening though. I assume you're just having a chilled out evening if you're sat here watching the stream. sometimes it's nice to just relax with a direct drive wheel in your hands at midnight. Totally normal. I don't know, I think it's soon because I saw an advert on YouTube for it, so they normally only advertise on YouTube when it's literally just around the corner. The new seasons aren't the best, but they're perfectly fine, they're perfectly watchable. Obviously the original 30 seasons were all like the best ones. It's quite funny because obviously they were working on such tight budgets. Like the sets just look awful now when you look back at it, but then they weren't filmed in HD or anything. Red Dwarfs is really good. It's really nice having a sort of sitcom comedy in that setting. Got your feet up, nice one, Mad Hacks. Antoine Jacquet, you just playing VR now? Or you giving up on VR? Nice one, Dowie. Is that what it's on UK TV? Because it used to be Dave, but is Dave UK TV now? Oh, I want another cheese stick. I think it's time for some Battenberg cake. I'm going to get some Battenberg. Let's wait for you guys to join. Yeah. Oh, your wrist being repaired, yeah. We're gonna pray to the peer-to-peer gods here. Look at this Battenberg cake. Oh yeah, this is all because we joined that server, and the guy had a Battenberg cake for his logo. So that's it. Battenberg cake sold to me. I've actually got anywhere to put it. Yeah. I think we'll just start with 12 drivers, you know, more people can join in if they want to. Password's T, server's Gamer Muscle Boy. Let's give it a go. We'll see if we get problems. The song that gets stuck in my head, Logiforce, is the Arnold Rimmer one from that Rimmer experience. He's Arnold, Arnold, Arnold Rimmer, sir. Never uses a garden trimmer, sir. That was such a good episode. I wet myself first time I saw that. It can be a cooking show, Music Ghost. We'll have some cooking at some point. We'll do live stream and I'll have a camera in the kitchen. Let's take this cake, is amazing. Battenberg and coffee. And this is just Aldi Battenberg, so you know it's not luxury, it's not Marks and Spencer's or Waitrose, it's Aldi. Fantastic, you can't go wrong. I think it's very hard to make a bad Battenberg cake. I mean, it's basically butter, sugar and flour. You can't mess up butter and sugar and flour. I mean, if you mess up butter, sugar and flour, you end up with a cookie. You either end up with a cake or a cookie. Both are fantastic. Cooking and workout. I just eat all the time. Eat and drink tea. I'm surprised I'm not actually really fat. I'm not gamer muscle, but... Don't you guys find when you're sim racing you just want to keep eating? Ah, here we go. I think gaming as a hobby is really bad for making you just want to snack. Andy Storm. I'm christening the button box by getting sugar fingers all over it. Whoops. Yeah, gaming I think is particularly bad for making you snack. I mean, console gamers obviously have to eat Doritos and drink Monster Energy drink. Rice cakes, oh yeah. Well, rice cakes are quite good because you can eat a lot of them without getting obese. It feels like you've eaten a ton of food when you have it with rice cakes. Pound shops stopped doing them though, the ones that I normally get. They used to do those big, tall, you know, the round rice cakes, and they'd sort of, they were stacked on top of each other in a kind of bag. And they stopped doing them. Well, they do the plain ones now, but I mean, a plain rice cake's pretty pathetic. So might as well just eat some polystyrene. They used to have caramel ones, which were really nice. Oh my god. I'm in catering mode here. We need to format C drive. I think we're still getting some connection issues here. Whoa! Oh yeah, the salt and vinegar ones are nice. Someone earlier was saying about... Oh no, I was talking to Zero Skill, just like Mr. Buttonbox. He was saying how English people are weird with the vinegar. But vinegar's amazing on chips and things. Apparently that's an English thing. It's Steam. Oh! Why would I don't see why Steam would be affecting peer-to-peer stuff. Can you please explain to a noob the difference between a direct drive wheel and say G29? Well, young man, we have to go back to 1983. What's the difference? Well, strangely, actually, the G25 and G29 is actually reasonably close to direct drive wheels in terms of the motor's effectively connected straight to the steering wheel. But yeah, with this wheel compared to like a G29, T300 and what have you, is that it's just a single motor that your wheel connects directly onto the shaft of the motor, and then the motor itself is normally, when people say direct drive wheels, they're normally talking about high-powered servo motors. And then it has a separate power supply and it uses higher voltage and things. So effectively the end result is you just end up with something that's incredibly smooth, incredibly fast rotating, incredibly precise and really strong. So you can just set up the wheel to whatever you want it to be like. But you know, it's still a steering wheel. I'll have to do a video on it, a proper video. I think actually Sim Racing Paddock, William Marsh from Sim Racing Paddock's done a video on what a direct drive wheel is that might be worth watching. Sort of goes over it from a sort of overview perspective. Oh, over the crest. So this car actually has a lot of grip to it. I've got used to the Caterham that has no grip. This car actually has quite a lot of grip. It's quite snappy actually. Slides out a little bit on the throttle at the end of a corner. Matthew Coleman, yeah, I think there's some weird issues going on with the peer-to-peer servers at the moment. Not sure what exactly is going on, but there's some funky monkey business going on. Oh no, we got stuck in a slide. So watch out for that. It's one of the top tracks in motorsport. Absolutely fantastic racetrack. Probably in my top 5 of all racetracks. Did he go through every single car? Oh dear. There's like 80 cars in Project Cars 2. Poor guy. Mind you, he supports the wrong hockey team, so that explains a lot. Oh, I nearly just followed him off. When the back end goes in this car, it's gone. On the brakes at least. On the throttle it's okay actually. See, everyone's just been losing on the tight corners. Oh, what's going on in the pit lane? Oh, I think we've got some major issues going on there. This car's, they're like in a German techno nightclub there, flashing on and off. Some strange issues going on. I don't know what's changed to cause it though this time. Go. 10 hours, oh my god. My comments are live, the future is now. Welcome to the stream. Cappy. Hello. I don't think it's WMD, I think it's Every Games Company at this point in time. I can't, other than, oh no, actually to be fair, Nintendo, probably because they still release stuff on cartridges, Nintendo tend to release stuff that's, you know, essentially the final game at launch. Saying that, they did patch Mario Kart a few times. I don't know about Wind Waker, not Wind Waker, what's the latest Zelda game? I don't know if they patched that a few times, they might have done. How big's your TV? 42 inch, but it's not a very good TV, but it does the job. It's an LG LD 450 from 2012, but it's I've been using it since, you know, as a gaming screen. So it's been on like 24/7 since 2012, but it's still working. I'm looking to get a new gaming monitor at some point, but TV's got a little bit of life left in it still. Poor thing. What about your Dodger? I don't think I can reveal that information. Get done by the YouTube police. Any news about a patch? I don't. No, not that I've heard of. I'm sure they're working as hard as they can. You know, it's the case with all developers. Typically, you know, developers want to get the game running as well as possible. There we go. It's a bit better. Smoothing things out here. Again, this track has, you know, the tracks I really dislike, or I think are a bit boring, are ones where they're totally flat. Having really nice cambered corners and steep hills on a racetrack just makes it way more interesting to drive, because you have to like concentrate so much more on your braking and your handling, and it makes each corner really interesting. I've got a 1080p projector, but I tend not to use it, but that is a good idea. I was thinking of maybe putting it behind me and then projecting it onto the wall in front of me, but there's only like a 55-inch alcove between the fireplace in this room, so it wouldn't make that much difference over the TV. But yeah, I might end up setting that up. It's an alright projector actually for gaming. It does have some artifacts on it because it's a DLP projector, but could be a good idea. We'll have to see. Oh dear, don't have a wheel. You have to get yourself on eBay and get a wheel sorted out. Ah! Oh, it's really easy to run wide on that corner. Am I using the same actually, yeah. Surprisingly, it is very similar. It's not the same, but it's got like the screen on top and everything. It's pretty similar. Rotary life. Rotary life. I know I could do with having something read the comments to me. It'd definitely help. I just need to get the my little chat window in the right place, rather than being off to the side so much. Half a second down here, guys. We're in 17th. We're doing terribly. I haven't linked up one lap. Should be alright this track, because you drive it a lot in iRacing. I tend to find I don't drive aggressive enough in this. I don't get on the throttle hard enough, and I don't brake hard enough. I drive it really timid from playing the other driving simulators. I think you can be a lot more aggressive with Project Cars 2 and get away with it. I'm all over the place with this car. Oh, what? We caught a wheel on the dust there. Hello, Bruno, Alex. Welcome along. It's really hard finding the maximum brake point with this car before it starts skidding. Nice thing is using a load cell. Once you kind of know how much pressure it is, you can replicate it quite easily. Yeah, I always found that I find with iRacing, you have to be really timid with the vehicle. It's really sensitive to how you set the car up with the steering in iRacing. Whereas with AC, I think it's more... I don't know, you can kind of wrestle the car a bit more. Probably why people think of AC as being more arcadey, because they're like, oh... Oh, put a wheel on the dirt. Game over. Well, we're going to be starting at the back. I'm so slow. We'll get back to the pits. Hopefully people aren't being disconnected though. Is this streaming video always uploaded straight away by default? I have to do it manually. You can have it single races, so it does it automatically, but the problem is it doesn't include the full stream. If you only did like an hour stream, it'd be fine, but if you do it multiple hours, you end up with a video going up and people comment and say, oh, this timestamp, and then 3 hours later the rest of the video gets processed. The Dandy Highwayman is in first place and Cybershock in second. UK Sim Race is in third. I don't know if they'll get picked at the last minute, but they're on it. That would be nice, Cappy, but I don't think it's going to happen. That would be nice though. Here we go. Let's see what happens this time. Hopefully we can have a nice race. Fingers crossed. Look at the sunrise. We might have to kick someone here. Oh no, there we go. Need 190 million from Euro Millions. So we can do our own, buy all the Sims out. Probably cost more than that. Get ready. Go, go, go! Look at the back of this car. I really like the Ginetta design. It's kind of like a weird... It's like a mixture between a Nissan Skyline, a Porsche, and a Mazda RX. Whoa! And a Mazda RX-7. Okay. Something went wrong there. Someone just exploded. That was like something from Star Trek. Whoops-a-daisy. Literally, car just went into warp speed straight in the air there. Oh wow. They took the alternate racing line into the parallel dimension. Burned H has pulled over, I'm not sure why. Oh no, why's Burned H pulled over? Probably a spider in his cockpit. Oh yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, the back of it looks like Lotus Elise, yeah. That is a good point. It's got that, yeah, the curvy, the round into it. That's a clean start. I got through it. Get ready for me to get punted off here, because I'll leave the inside open. Get ready. No. Oh, what? Why didn't he make a move? No dive bombs. Dam's a clean driver, I have to say. We left the door wide open there. Oh, there goes the brake marker. Lighting's really nice. Sunrise. So far, so good though. Dave Blankestein. Hello, welcome to the stream. Welcome to the chat room as well. I have missed the break point. I can show you the dirt. We're alright, surprisingly. Isn't it like 2 in the morning in Holland? You're an hour ahead, aren't you? Punterinos and Forza. Yeah, I always found that with the Forza 3, which I had on the Xbox 360. I tried playing it online and then I stopped very quickly. Same with the F1 games on PC. I had F1 2016, I think it was, and F1 2012 on my Xbox 360 back in day, and that was just, it was pointless because it was, I mean, you think public servers in AC or sometimes on this are bad. These are still 100 times better. Oh, he's making a move. No, I don't want to go in the pit. We've got a spinner. Oh, there you go. Thank you. Thank you. Oh, he's going up the inside there. Look at this. Dam's making a nice clean move up the inside. Good overtake. I'll take that back. Nice driving. See, got nice clean driving here. It's fantastic. I need to rebind that button because I keep pushing the wrong one. Sorry for missing chat messages. Oh, there we go. Let's try and get this a bit faster. You can normally just lift off oversteering to those. We got a spinner. Oh yeah, well the Americans should be up and about now. It's like your evening. Hi guys, welcome to Game and Russell. I've been sim racing for 10 years now. Sound Canadian. I really like to eat hamburgers and I go shopping at the mall. I'm gonna buy some sneakers and I need to get some pants. Put your pants on in the morning. I'm trying. I voted for the Democrats. I own 14 submachine guns, 400 pistols, and 17 sticks of dynamite. First Amendment. I'm trying. What else would an American say? McDonald's, Burger King, Burger King. Let's go to Burger King, boys. Am I good to go with the notice when I go to border control in America? Come on in. Of course, they wouldn't say that. They'd be like, "Come on in. You're American." Oh no! Sorry about that. Nice overtake. Dam's driving really nice. I've driven with them quite a few times now, but no, good clean racing. Happy times. I like Dam. They waited for the move. They've made some nice overtakes. They've got a nice rear end on the car. Drive smooth and predictable. Perfect. Bit of a traffic jam up front. There's illustrious 7th place. Just keep talking like that, strip search. It'll be what, TSA. Fingers up the bottom. I'll have to go back to English. I'll be like, "Good sir, could you please not stick your digits up my rectum?" I'm American and approve this message. Does Project Cars 2 include drag races? No, it doesn't. It does not, Dave. Black and Studge. Black and Keystenge. I can't say your name. I tried. I need to get Google Translate to do that. We're in 8th place, guys. We're almost in our favourite position. Oh no, we got someone strobing the lights at us. Watch out, it's Techno Viking. Oh no, see? You tit. Oh, you absolute anal cavity. Why would he do that? Why would he do that? Oh, what a left testicle. I can't believe he just did that to us. Oh well. To the back we go. Can't believe he just rotated us. The food. I thought America was supposed to be quite good for food. It's, you know, if you're having like the local specialities. That's one, especially when they're really nice things in America. Techno Viking, yeah, he took it. Oh no. Yeah, we got done there. A bit depressing. Well, the other guy who I was just saying, see, he waited and he overtook at the right place. You can't overtake on that top corner unless you know, you can, but only if you're really careful. McFlurry with bacon. Ah. Password is T, Tango Echo Alpha, capital letters. But I don't know if the server's full, so you should be able to join in. I think America, you know, you can get proper food in America. It's just you only ever hear about the. Yeah, I watched some of the food programs, proper food programs. Some good specialities in America. Lots of good stuff with fish as well, and yeah, it has a good range. Because I mean, America's such a large country, and all the states are so different. I've never been to America. I'm just basing this off documentaries. But I always got the impression that America would be a really interesting country if you're into food. Just to go through all the local dishes. Because you've got all the influences as well, due to it being an immigrant country. Best to cook your own. Belgian fast food. I've never had fast food when I've been in Belgium. It's always been cheese, beer. What else? I've had snails in Belgium. But normally just like pretty similar to what the French have, to be honest. Bit of brioche. Croatia pizza was really good. Italy do pizza nicely as well. The Tom food. We've got back to food again. Hot dog in a bun. Hot dog. I can't believe it. We were on for our magical 7th position and we got scumbagged. Walk. Every time I read the chat room, I'm swerving off the track. DJ, hello. Oh, it's chilled out gaming. I think we need to change car. Tell you what, guys, I think I'm just going to do one more race because it is 1 in the morning and it's been a bit unsuccessful this evening in terms of the actual races. Everyone seems to get disconnected all the time. So I think we can do one more race and then we'll look at streaming tomorrow in the day. I'm trying to throw you off. It doesn't take much. What should we go for? I'll try something different actually. Something speedy. The back mono's fun actually. I didn't get to drive that properly last time. It's not so good at Imola though. There we go, this could be good. Put quality back down to 10 minutes. Maybe we do 2 more races actually. Alright, Dandy Highwayman. I'll see you soon. Technofucker was Gary. Hopefully next time you join me I have less lagging going on and the driving's a little bit cleaner. We've had some pretty crazy stuff going on this evening. But thanks for joining us, Dandy Highwayman. sure you had a fantastic time. I haven't tried Ride 2 with a wheel, no. I turn them off in VR Classic Sea View because you get rays in from the lenses as it is. Hello, Hobnob. I haven't seen only a couple of people. Most of the people that joined have been on our servers and been doing all the streams with us. Alright, Dandy. Dandy Highwayman. I said place games. Good job leaving, because that moves me up the grid one, because you always beat me. But thanks for coming along. I'll see you next time. This is the first stream that showed up on YouTube since 6 days ago. Alex Good Bobby Jr. Here we go, qualifying. Nürburgring GP in the back mono. Let's give this a little bit of a bash. Is that raw eggs you're drinking? It's coffee. Look at the guy waving the flag up there, he's happy. I've got a flag! Everyone look at my flag! The rays can look nice in VR though in the game, because it gives you that sense of the sun being bright, but yeah. Probably better turn it off. I turn it off. It's too much of a distraction. Whoa! This car's like a slide. It just slides out either when you put too much throttle or you lift off oversteer or turn too tight. It's quite a tightly tightly strung vehicle. Probably the tyres it's got on it. They are grooved. They're not slicks. Look at the vehicle from behind, it looks so cool. It's like something out of Mass Effect. Whoa. Snaps out a bit. Hook it up! Cold tyres. Schumacher S's. You can just steer it on the lift off oversteer. David Jammers, I've not seen that. To Google that. I don't think the Formula E is. There's a Formula E coming to R Factor 2 if it's not already in there. Try and get a moderately good lap in here. Oh, you can lock the brakes up easy. You have to actually brake really early with this car. The guy behind me went off as well. doesn't actually. This car's really willing to go over the limit, and then once it does, it just keeps sliding. So you have to. It's a really narrow limit to it as well compared to some of the other cars. It's quite a unique challenge. Probably don't need to push the brake there. So Starbucks. I don't think we don't have a drive-through Starbucks. We've got a drive-through Dunkin' Donuts, which is a rip-off of the American one, obviously. But I don't think I've ever seen a Starbucks with drive-through. Oh, every time I turn in, the back end just wants to come out. Night music, guys. Thanks for watching. Thanks for joining us in the chat. Have a sleep. Have a nice dream of driving a sports car or something. That'd be good. Maybe a crossbow or something on Game of Muscle server, but in real life. That'd be a sweet dream. Just hope you don't have a dream about being in 10th place with everyone exploding in front of you. Drive through the kiosk stores. There's a drive-through McDonald's in Strood. Where's the? I know the McDonald's in Maidstone. There's one on the top of the high street. I'm amazed any cars can get to it. Dave Blankenstad. Amplitude, hello. I keep every time I turn. I'm sure I've got the wrong tyres on here. New 620s. Oh, here we go. Every time I stream, I'll get new liveries from you, and then I forget to put them in the game. You have to remind me tomorrow to stick them in. I'll go on Discord in the day before we stream, and I'll get them all set up because that'll be awesome to check them all out. Maybe I've got the wrong tyres on here because this car just wants to slide all the time. I'm in 6th place though. That's not too bad for me. Almost at our optimal 7th place. Technically, we're up on our, our expected position. Oh, hobnob. The high street one can be a nightmare. I tend not to eat at McDonald's anymore, to be honest. Just down the road from the McDonald's in Maidstone is a little Mexican takeaway place. You get like nachos and stuff. That's way nicer. I mean, even Wetherspoons is nicer than McDonald's, to be honest. You get a nicer burger there than you would at McDonald's for the same price. Race quiz, here I am, Dragos by. Were you not in the server? On our server? I'm going to start putting the safety rating up to like B's. Especially if we're streaming at like, between sort of 5 and 10 PM when there's more, it's normally busier. So get your safety rating up, and then you'll be able to join the Super Game and Muscle Clean Racing servers. Every time I turn, I'm going over the limit. I think actually the car's quite happy going over the limit. I'm reacting to it too much because because I can hear the tyre skid sound and it's making me think, oh god, I'm going to lose control. Actually, it's okay. I'm overreacting. Got to stay calm. See, look at that. We can have the back go right out. And we're good. It's Amplitude. It seems to be that people, it's rather divisive. Some people seem to really like Project Cars 2. Other people seem to hate it. People like me that are kind of just neutral with everything. I just add it to the sim collection. I'm happy. So it does what I want it to do. Yeah, stereo head. I found that with VR. Make sure you download. Make sure you download. What's it called? Echo Arena, because it's free at the moment, but it won't be. And it's the multiplayer version part of Lone Echo. It's really good. If you want a VR game that absolutely blows you away, that is one to get. Even if you don't have the touch controllers, you're not going to play it. Just download it so it's saved on your account. Because I think the multiplayer might even be like 15, 20 quid in a couple of months' time. I said this before, I know people first time they tried the Rift started crying just because they thought it was so amazing. Not like crying, but you know what I mean. Got choked up. Yeah, we're fine actually. I keep panicking for the rears, but we're totally fine. Got to chill out. Got to get in the back mono mood. Not understeer around the Schumacher S's, mind you. Yeah, the Rift cameras are a bit finicky. The ideal thing is to have like three cameras set up in a specific way, but yeah, the Rift cameras are certainly a little bit finicky when it comes to more room scale stuff, unless you set them up just right. Well, missed that. There goes that lap. Starting to get used to this car. Oh, I found Res as well. Actually, was really good on the. Oh, you've not tried VR? Oh my god! Well, there you go. That'll be fun for you. The most striking things for me in VR. Res, I found the VR stage in the VR Res game is really good. Echo Arena I thought was really good as well. Google Earth was amazing actually. Just seeing like all the 3D buildings and everything and being sort of like looking down at it, that's pretty incredible. Zooming in from being in space and then zooming in is amazing. I'm trying to think what else is really. There's quite a few games that sort of. Okay, I tend to get it in bursts though. Sometimes I just get used to it. It's like, oh, this is normal. First time I ever played driving simulators, I was like, it was incredible as well. Go-to choice of cars for AC. Well, unfortunately, AC doesn't have the Caterhams built into the game. There's a mod version, but you know, that's where Kunos really did make a big mistake. And they don't, as I said, they don't have the Pontiac Stinger. So. Again, huge oversight. But of the cars in the game, I really like the Lotus, the 211, 911. I really like the Lotus 125. That's like the rich man's Formula 1 car. And the 90s DTM cars. There's a whole bunch of cars in AC actually. I like them for different reasons. Lotus 49 is really fun in AC. Here we go. Look at the nice sunrise here. Back mono away. Sheer driving pleasure. We're in 7th place, of course. Where else would it be? And it's go, go, go. Sim UK Sim Racer in 1st place. Nighttop 2nd. Burn Hebbleston in 4th. Cybershotty 3rd. Tokespliff 5th. Get ready for the pile-up, boys and girls. I'm expecting a car right up my arse any minute. No, we're still alive, still alive, still alive. Unbelievable. How did that happen? No, I don't want to pit in. I need to rebuy my buttons to keep pushing pit in to look right. Cancel. Got space. Look at the lighting. It's fantastic. Really nice. Jesus. Really nice loss of grip. Sideways driving at the start of the race. A nice purple hue to the sunrise here, which is rather spectacular. The brake lights like Christmas tree lights. Oh, Burn Hebbleston's just murdered a traffic cone. That traffic cone was sat at the edge of the track, minding its own business, perfectly happy. Out of nowhere, Burn Hebbleston's bonnet punted it into the crowd. Burn Hebbleston, the traffic cone murderer. Watch out. But I hope that wasn't a drunk student wearing that traffic cone on his head. He just got Hebblestoned. Oh, where's he going? That's not how you take the Schumacher S's. I think Burns probably had a few drinks tonight. Still over the shop. Oh, look at the bloody hell, low grip. Oh, takedown up front. That's good for us. We'll catch up. You can see the brake lights reflecting on the tarmac. Looks great. Oh, Burn Hebbleston's gone for the right. We're going to stay behind. We've got another cars behind us. We can thread through. We've got the draft here. We can get this. Come on. This is going to end in disaster for sure. Oh, there we go. And we can rejoin the track. Nothing happened. Race control. Oh, we got away with it. Thank you, Hitler Whiting. Didn't notice it. 3rd place. I don't think I did anything particularly wrong there. I think we had space. Oh, 2nd place. Unbelievable technique there. Hi, Tinkel. Sorry, I've not been reading the chat. I was focused on my ludicrous track cut that tactically worked out. It was a Michael Schumacher move, that. Next level overtake there. Do you see how I waited for the right moment to dive bomb the guy on the left? And took him out, but I managed to... Oh, we got a car inside there. I managed to line it up so that when we hit him, it kept us going straight across the middle of the track. It was really... it was a tactical move. So 10 anime overtakes. Did I move over on him? I might have done. I might have done a touch. It's entirely possible. I like to get it so that I'm hitting people, you know, occasionally. I like to establish my dominance and then complain about it when other people drive into me. I'm not a hypocrite in the slightest. Yeah, the car is a little bit unruly. It's like trying to ride a angry bull. Oh well. Oh, we've got a mover on our right. Let's not turn into him. Whoops. Sorry. Oh, look at this traffic jam. Today's traffic jam is sponsored by Game of Muscle Videos. Oh no, look at it. Whoops. Burned H is stuck behind us. Struggling for grip here. Oh, that's 2 places. We did run a touch wide on that corner. Oh, we've been hit. Caught it, it's all good. Come on. As long as we don't finish in 7th. 7th or above. Oh. Choker Smith in front of us. Going so slow we're going to be going in reverse in a minute. Oh no! It's not sticking. Burnt H is still behind us. Try and get on it a bit. There's that, look at our delta going up. 2, 3, almost half a second on one corner. That's how slow we are. He missed that a little bit. Oh, come on. The AI doesn't answer back. The AI typically don't park on the racing line as much as I do either. At tighter angles you have to be so delicate on the throttle with this car, otherwise it just starts popping the back out, then you have to come off the throttle, wait for it to come back to you again. Yeah, I've had some problems with the streams. I'll start uploading them again soon. Don't worry. I find this car easier to drive in the snow at times because you can just get crazy angles, but it's like you're always in a slide, so it's really predictable. Trying to actually keep this car under the limit is actually really quite tricky. Trying to catch back up this guy. Choker Split. Seems to be lapping about the same pace, but he's managed to pull out a 1.4 second gap in front of us. Oh. Final lap here. Yeah, we'll get to that point of doing setup changes soon, I think. Oh, you can actually get this car on that corner. You can get it into a slide and then use that slide to turn it around the corner and then get on the power. If you get it just right, you probably use that to take the optimal racing line. Quite cool. Alright Bruno, Alex, thanks for watching. Hopefully you have sweet dreams about exotic sports cars as well. We'll catch you next time I stream, hopefully. We've got a traffic jam behind us again. Burnt H behind us. And Dam. Both are actually really clean drivers. Oh, there's me missing the brake in there. I'm not overtaking me. Lap 5 of 5, totally blocking the road here. Oh, look at this. This can't end well. Terrible. That couldn't have gone any worse for me, really. I'll accept it. They both got past me without taking me out, though. Just have to deal with it. Oh, thank you, guys. Nice job. Nice overtake. Nice taking each other out. I really appreciate it. Oh, we'll take home a 5th place there. Oh, dear. Look at that finish. Pretty close. That was nice driving by Burned H and Dam. I like how I got sandwiched, and then they both got past nice and clean, and then they both took each other out, so I just like strolled back past them. If you wanted to compete with it, you'd up the preload and move the roll bar. Oh dear. Yeah, we'll have to have a look at all that setting. Yeah, guys, I think on that note, well, I'm stuck in the game, but I think on that note, guys, I am going to stop as well. I'm going to stop the stream. It's 1:10 in the morning. We'll get some sleep, and we'll be back on the weekend. We'll be streaming in the weekend. I've got some videos coming in the weekend. That's my weekend. I think it'll be good. But thanks to everyone that joined us for this stream. Those that joined us on the server, those that joined us on the chat room, those that are just lurking and chilling out. Thank you so much for coming along. Thanks to Jim Russell. Someone else sponsored this as well. Their name's moved off the screen, so I can't see it. Well, we need to adjust that so I can get a list of them. But also the guy whose name that looks like Roman numerals or Greek. Thank you for your donation, and thank you Paul725 for your donation, and everyone else that supported the channel. I'll be seeing you guys tomorrow, hopefully. Have a good night, dreaming of sports cars and hot women. Till then, goodbye.